freshly brewed coffee, poured over condensed milk, the drink of choice for many in Hanoi. The Vietnamese capital runs on its coffee. And for 32-year-old Vu Ding Du, that means big business. 4 years ago, Vu left his high-paying job in finance to open a cafe. He's part of a new generation of entrepreneurs breaking fresh ground in Vietnam's burgeoning coffee shop industry. He saw this venture as a long-term investment, but it took his parents some convincing.
Lúc mình làm thì mọi người biết ấy, thì cũng không quá ủng hộ. Tại vì anh nghĩ là cuối cùng thì bố mẹ nào thì cũng muốn tốt cho con, cũng thương con thôi. Mọi người luôn muốn mình có một công việc gì đấy nó ổn định, nó không phải lo nghĩ gì nhiều.
Vu has now opened 4 branches of his cafe, Refined, throughout the city. But there's tough competition. Downtown Hanoi has become a hotspot for trendy cafés. Economists say the country's coffeehouse market is booming, filled with ambitious entrepreneurs like Vu.
You don't have to really get special training or special certificates to open a coffee shop. So it goes well, then you continue. If it doesn't go well, then you will change another one. So that's why you see that there are a lot of new brands, new coffee shops open, and the high turnover rate is also high.
Coffee beans were introduced and popularized in Vietnam during the country's French colonial period. And a few decades ago, Vietnamese coffee planters started mass-producing Robusta beans, which are usually found in instant brews. This propelled the country to become the world's second-largest exporter of coffee beans, behind Brazil. Now Vietnamese people enjoy their coffee in many different ways. It's traditionally taken black or with condensed milk, but young people have begun to put their own spin on the drink. But even though coffee has become part of the country's cultural fabric, opening a cafe or being a barista is still a relatively new career path.
Bậc phụ huynh cũng sẽ chưa biết nhiều thông tin về cái nghề này, cho nên là ban đầu họ cũng lo ngại là đây đơn thuần nó chỉ là cái công việc của một người phục vụ thôi. Nó không quá là kiểu cao quý như cái nghề như bác sĩ hay kỹ sư chẳng hạn. Nhưng mà mình thấy thì cái nghề này mang lại cho mình được rất nhiều trải nghiệm về những cái kỹ năng mình tiếp xúc với khách hàng, mình trao đổi với khách hàng, như là cái kỹ năng làm đồ uống sao cho nó ngon nhất nữa.
A Vietnamese consultancy says the country's coffee shop industry is worth around $400 million, and it's still growing. What's more, international coffeehouse giant Starbucks has struggled to establish itself in Vietnam. One international market researcher found in 2022 that it only accounted for around 2% of the country's market. This has left room for young movers and shakers in Hanoi, giving them a real shot at owning their own coffee houses and brewing up their own success story. Fuhua Hong and Wesley Lewis for TaiwanPlus.